Hi guys, so today we're going to be talking about careers in technology. So technology is one of the fastest growing and most in-demand industries right now. So you might know some jobs off the top of your head that are in tech. Maybe it's game development, programming, and we'll take a look at the top 10 jobs in tech currently. But before we do that, I want to show a YouTube video of somebody who works at Google, kind of explaining her role and explaining how she got into it. So I'm going to share that screen.
My name is Mfoniso Kwak. I am a strategy and operations lead at Google. As a strategy and operations lead, what you do is that you support the team, support all the sales work that has to happen. So for example, you could be thinking about a new market, and then I would do the analysis to go into that market. Or we could be just trying to figure out a process that makes sales a little bit faster and easier. The three main skills that are integral to my job are, first of all, negotiating or influencing skills. So being able to get people to do what you need them to do. The second is analytical skills, being able to look at data and be able to tell a story out of those. And then lastly, communication skills, because you really need to make sure that your people understand what you're saying and to be able to drive the team forward. Well, when I was younger, I had two things in mind. I was either going to be an engineer or a doctor. And I think a lot of it has to do with the environment I grew up in, and those were the kind of careers that people kind of expected you to be. What I thought I was going to be when I was a teenager is definitely not where I am right now. So as much as it's good to have a plan and good to have a direction, it shouldn't be set in stone. Kind of be flexible to what comes up and be spontaneous in responding to whatever opportunities come. In my engineering class at university, I was one of 4 ladies. I think ever since I can remember, especially as an engineer, I've always been in an environment where there are few women. I actually looked at it more as a positive than a negative because I felt like it made me stronger. It made me proud to have achieved what I had achieved. I kind of carried that throughout my career, and I used that to spur me on. My advice to a young girl in a male-dominated world is just grow your confidence, because confidence is the most important thing. You can do it. There's a reason why you are there. You can achieve whatever it is you set your mind to achieve. You just need to be confident about it.
Awesome. So I think she gave really good advice on, being a woman in a male-dominated field and just going in feeling, being more confident in yourself and your ability. Because sometimes women, we want to self-doubt ourselves before getting into certain jobs. So looking at the top 10 careers in technology, we have data scientist, software developer, information security analyst, computer system analyst, web developer, sales engineer, IT manager, computer research scientist, network and system admin, and then computer support specialist. So what we'll do is we'll use the following list as a guide to evaluate each of these jobs, their job descriptions, the salaries, and the education requirements for these dream jobs in tech. So the first one we'll start off with is data scientist. So there's a high demand for individuals who can evaluate and interpret complex digital data to help companies make different business decisions. Most of these data scientists have either a master's degree or PhD in mathematics or some sort of statistics, as well as computer science or engineering. So the average wage is around $120,000, and they didn't have a specific number of new jobs available other than it was in really high demand. The second from the top was software developer, which is one that I'm sure we hear a lot. And by far it is the largest number of job openings for software developers. And this growth is fueled by the demand for different mobile applications and other products that are driven by technology. And while some software developers design applications, there are system software developers that design operating system and different interfaces. And a bachelor's degree in computer science or software engineering mathematics is usually required. So the average salary as seen is around 100,000, and there are several thousands of jobs open. So currently 222,000. So the third, let me go back. The third job is information security analyst. So this is someone who designs and implements security systems to protect a company's computer's network from cyber attacks. So I'm sure you've heard about hackers before, and all the data that companies have, we need that to be protected. So these are the people who work on those programs. And it stated more than 1 billion records were breached in 2014. And these breaches illustrate the urgent need for information security analysis. And they usually require a bachelor's degree in computer science or programming, although some employers do prefer an MBA in information systems. The median wage is 88,000, number of new jobs around 30,000. Number 4 is computer system analyst. So computer system analysts study an organization's current computer systems and their procedures, and they want to design and implement systems that help the organizations operate more efficiently and effectively. So they come in and they analyze is not going so well and try to get more efficient in that company. Growth occurred primarily in the following areas. Some of the hot are cloud computing, mobile technology, and healthcare records. So the median annual wage is 82,000, and the number of new jobs are about 130,000, which is a large number. Another role is web developer. So this is one of the few jobs on the list that you can get without a bachelor's degree. I'm sure you've seen on YouTube lots of videos where you can learn programming, Khan Academy, a lot of lessons out there where you can learn. So there are 3 types of web developers: web designers who create the layout and the feel of the website, webmasters who maintain the website, and then the web architect who handles the technical construction of the site. I'm actually taking a class right now in web development, and it's one of my more fun classes. So it's definitely something to look into. The annual wage is around 65 grand, with a number of new jobs around 30,000. Number 6 is sales engineer. So this one you might not have heard before. So sales engineer is kind of a hybrid between sales and engineering. They prepare and deliver technical presentations explaining products or services to customers. Most have a degree in business, science, or technology, and they must be well-versed in technology to present those proposals and explain whatever products that they may be selling. They also have to answer questions on the spot. So a median wage is around 97 grand, with a number of new job openings of around 6 grand. Number 7, information technology manager. So this is actually a role that I'm interested in currently, and I believe there's a few roles that you might want to, look at and maybe be in before you get to a manager position. But getting into the description of this role, they might vary depending on the company that you're with, but they usually oversee an IT team that handles the organization's technology needs. So they're responsible for implementing computer systems. A bachelor's degree in computer or IT related major is usually required, although some employers may prefer an MBA. So the median wage for this is around 130,000, and the number of new jobs are around 50,000. As you can see, a lot of these, the number of jobs, there are tons and tons of jobs out there, and they're finding that there aren't enough graduates in this field to hire for each of these positions. Number 8, computer research scientist. Just making sure I didn't pass one. So the job description is, this position has the least number of new jobs, but that's only because of how difficult this field is to enter. So computers and information research scientists typically require a PhD, so a little longer than just a normal bachelor's degree. Among other duties, computer and information research scientists invent and design new approaches to computing technology and find innovative uses to help existing technology. I know there's a lot of research happening at the school I currently go to, University of Missouri, but computer research scientists can also work for large corporations or industries to further along maybe their product development, maybe helping a system that they're using right now be more efficient, tons of different things. The median annual wage is around 110 grand, and there are about 4,000 new jobs open. Number 9 is network and systems admin. So companies need network and computer system administrators to handle just day-to-day technology operations, which could include maintaining local and wide area networks. So the things that every company uses and runs on. The median annual wage is about $75,000, and the number of new jobs are about 40,000. And then the last one, number 10, is computer support specialist. So there's 2 different types of support specialist. One is the computer network support, and they usually work with IT staff to troubleshoot problems. And the other is computer user support specialist, which are known as help desk techs, who assist with customers and non-technical employees. The median annual wage is around 50,000, and number of new jobs are 123,000. So lots of jobs there. I've listed a couple more careers in tech because there are so many. I would encourage you guys to research more on these careers. So there's game developer, user interface designer, mobile application developer, hardware engineer, data architect, development operations engineer, cloud solutions architect, just to name a few. And then if you guys have been on our Canvas site lately, underneath the May tab, there will be a link for a survey where I believe there's 8 questions, just asking how the past 8 months with Nokia and ID Tech have been, some things that you've learned, and how you would improve this partnership. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out.